Long ago, in a land called Judea, people lived their daily lives, much like we do today. This was a time when new ideas about kindness and hope were being shared by many. People gathered to listen and learn, and some chose to follow these teachings. The world was full of bustling towns and quiet fields, where communities formed and stories were told. During these ancient times, there were often challenges between those in authority and those who followed new beliefs. Rulers sometimes made strict laws about what people could say or do. It was a period when many individuals faced unexpected difficulties simply for sharing their perspectives. Life could be uncertain for people who held different views, and sometimes this led to difficult situations. Among those who shared these new teachings was a man named Peter. He was a kind and steadfast person, known for his commitment to spreading messages of hope and faith. Peter traveled from place to place, speaking to groups of people, teaching them and encouraging them in their beliefs. He was a central figure in his community, always ready to explain his understanding of the world. However, Peter found himself in a challenging situation. He had been arrested and placed into a prison. He was not free to go about his daily life or to continue his work. Peter was held securely within a cell, watched by soldiers. He was even bound by heavy chains, ensuring he could not move freely. This was his difficult reality, his time of captivity. One night, while Peter was sleeping in his cell, a significant event occurred. A bright light suddenly filled the room, making everything glow. Then, an angel appeared standing right beside Peter. The angel gently nudged Peter on his side to wake him up. At that very moment, the chains that held Peter's hands fell off by themselves, clattering softly onto the floor. This was a clear sign that God was intervening, setting Peter free. The angel then gave Peter clear instructions. He told Peter to quickly get up, put on his clothes, and fasten his sandals. Peter did exactly as he was told, quickly getting ready. Next, the angel instructed Peter to wrap his outer cloak around himself and follow him. Peter followed the angel, still unsure if what he was experiencing was real or just a dream. As Peter and the angel moved through the prison, they encountered several challenges. They had to pass the first set of guards, then a second set of guards, who were standing watch. The most significant obstacle was a large, heavy iron gate that served as the main exit from the prison. This gate was strong and locked tightly, designed to keep everyone securely inside. It represented the biggest barrier to Peter's escape. However, as Peter and the angel approached this formidable iron gate, a remarkable thing happened. The heavy gate swung open by itself, without anyone touching it. It simply opened before them. They walked through the gate and found themselves out on the street, free from the prison walls. This was a key turning point. Peter was saved from his captivity, standing under the night sky. Immediately after they had walked out into the street, the angel departed from Peter, vanishing from his sight. Peter then fully realized that he was truly free and that God had delivered him from the prison and all the dangers he faced. He understood that this was not a dream. He then made his way to a familiar house where he knew many of his friends were gathered. Peter knocked on the door of the house. His friends inside, who had been praying, were astonished and filled with great joy to see him. He told them the entire story of how he had been freed from the prison and how the angel had led him out. After sharing his experience with them, Peter left that place and traveled to another location, continuing his journey and his work. This story teaches us a simple but important lesson. Even when things seem impossible, or when people are in very difficult situations, unexpected help can sometimes arrive. It shows us that there can be moments when things change in ways that no one could have predicted, bringing freedom and safety when they are most needed. After these events, Peter continued his work, sharing his messages and traveling to new places. The community of his friends also continued their activities, encouraged by what had happened. The memory of Peter's release from prison remained a significant event, a quiet reminder of how unexpected help can change a difficult situation.